Aloha and Namaste. Welcome to an in-house retreat. Today we'll be focusing on some gentle stretches and movements that you can do before and or after your surf session. Now these movements don't have to be just for surfers, but for those that might be tight in the hips, the shoulders, and even your neck space. So we'll go ahead and start in child's pose with your knees together or apart. Whichever serves you best, allow your head to bow down towards the earth. And we'll go ahead and take 2 deep breaths here, just bringing yourself to this space. Allow your mind to relax. Breathing out. Slowly press up to all fours, coming to your hands and your knees. Just adding a gentle sway of the hips from side to side. Maybe a gentle cat-cow, arching and rounding the back if that feels good to you. And then slowly make your way back down to that child's pose, just for a few more moments. Let's check in with the breath. Really try to let yourself surrender here, just to this 15-minute yoga practice. Allow your face muscles and your body to relax and breathe out. On your next breath, we'll press up into the hands once again, this time focusing on that cat-cow. So arching the upper back, pulling the shoulder blades apart as you inhale. And as you exhale, lower the belly towards the earth, gaze towards the sky. Do this a few times at your own pace. And then we'll meet back in that neutral position. You'll notice here I come to my fists, just to give the wrists a break if this is something that brings awareness to you. Otherwise, just stay in that strong tabletop. We're going to now bend the left knee, extend the right toes long behind you, point through the toe, and then switch to the other side as you bend the knee back to the earth and extend the other leg. So all we're doing is getting a little movement here. You can even press into the ball of the foot on the earth for a little stretch through the calves and lift. Opposite leg extends back, lift the leg, lower down. Extends back, lift the leg, lower down. Continue breathing, maybe one more time. And then we'll meet back in that tabletop position, gently swaying the hips or rocking from side to side. And then we'll find our way down to a seated position. So swing your legs to one side, find your bum to touch the earth. Extending your legs out in front of you. Palms pressing down into the earth. You're going to now move through some gentle windshield wipers of the knees. Now check in with your breath. Are you breathing? Allowing the legs to just gently drop from left to right. And then we'll bring our knees back to center, keeping them bent. Come into a nice seated bent leg fold. So just allowing the belly to connect with the thighs. Reaching for the ankles, the toes, whatever you can comfortably. Settle here in this space. How's your breath? On your next inhale breath, sit up tall, extending your fingertips towards the sky and hinge forward one more time here. Allowing that connection from the belly to the thighs, bent leg, forward fold. Beautiful. We'll then press our way out of that posture by allowing the hands to guide you to straighten the legs in front of you. Go ahead and wiggle the ankles from side to side, point and flex through your toes. And then we're going to pause here for just a little body awareness. Legs are going to come straight and strong. pointing through the toes and opening up the chest as you press the earth away. Sitting up tall, just allow the toes and heels to point and flex. Keeping the heart center open, palms pressing into the earth. How's your breath? See if you can press the earth away as you gently lift your chin. And just find those sits bones grounded here into the earth. Point and flex and breathe. And then we'll go ahead and take this into a gentle seated twist by bending your right knee, wrapping the left arm around the right knee, and gently look over your right shoulder. Breathing in and breathing out. Sitting up tall here, palm is pressing into the earth if you can. And then we'll switch to the other side, unraveling the body and twist in the opposite direction. How's your breath? Sit up tall. Wringing out any toxins here in the belly, stretching through the core, the upper back. Take another breath, and then we'll slowly unbind. Straightening the legs back out in front of you. Go ahead and slide your bum closer to the center of the mat so you can come down to a lying position. Taking your knees with you, we'll hug them into our chest, making gentle circles into the sky. Ideally reaching for your knees, but if you can't reach for your knees, just allow the legs to make these gentle circles, massaging your low back, your sacrum. And then we'll bring that to stillness, coming to gentle windshield wipers of the legs. Allowing the weight of the legs to do the work as you allow them to fly to the left and fly to the right. Maybe it feels good to you to just gently sway the legs from side to side, but if it's available, allow the legs to draw both over to the right. Let the right hand reach for the top of the left thigh and gently twist and breathe. And then we'll slowly rotate to the other side. Allow the weight of the legs to do the work. Allow the hand to support the gentle twist. How's your breath? We are almost there, yogis. Great job. From here, go ahead and press the heels back into the earth. We're going to work on just finding that back body, finding your low back, finding your spine. Trying to tilt the pelvis down into the earth, connecting the low back. Just starting from the crown of your head, notice how you feel. Allowing your chin to tilt slightly closer towards your chest. Allow your shoulders to reach down and away from your ears and breathe. Trying to tuck that tailbone under to allow the whole back body to touch the earth. Now, how does that feel? Breathe. Be gentle with your body. Once you feel that grounding connection, we'll go ahead and gently open our legs to that butterfly position. Ideally, the heels and toes will touch, but if you're not quite there, that's okay. And just resting here in Baddha Konasana, allowing the hips to open. Maybe it feels good to support underneath the thighs. Maybe you need to readjust, and that's okay. Find that long back body. The closer your heels are towards you, the more you'll feel this stretch, but feel free to open up by bringing the heels further away from you if needed. And then we'll place one hand on our belly, one hand on our heart. Really notice that breath. Breathing in and breathing out. feeling your belly rise and fall with each breath. Allow the body to slow down now, really working on those deep breaths, that mind and body connection. Take another few moments here. And then we'll slowly bring that to a close by supporting the knees back together and then rolling over to one side in a fetal position. Your elbows and knees hugged in close. Just loving your body for completing this yoga practice. Take a deep breath. And then from here, we'll slowly press our hands down into the earth to support our way up to a seated posture. Just slowly making your way to come up to the bum, gently crossing the legs in front of you, making any adjustments you might need to. Feel how your body feels here, and let's go ahead and close our practice with a little self-love, rubbing the fingers through your temples. Allow your fingers to massage your neck, your shoulders. Allow your fingers to massage behind your ears, rub through your scalp, your hairline. Maybe it feels good to use your palms across your forehead, finding that third eye space. Do whatever serves you here. And then we'll close our practice with 2 deep breaths. Reaching the arms outward and up, Urdhva Hastasana, inhaling. Exhale the arms down by your sides. And on our last deep breath together, we'll reach the arms back up overhead. Big deep breath. This time, allowing the palms to touch overhead. Slowly guiding them down the body as we pass the forehead, remembering to think kind thoughts of ourselves and others around us. And then lower the hands down to your heart center in Anjali Mudra, honoring your yoga practice, this space you are in today. I'd like to say, the divine in me sees and honors the divine in you. Namaste.